Hiring employees can be very costly. I'll talk about the top 10 hiring mistakes and how to avoid them in this video. Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg of Optimus Performance, bringing you tips and ideas on employee performance, leadership development, and teamwork in the workplace. Last week, somebody sent me an article in the newspaper about how a new director for a university was fired or left after only 3 months on the job. And the key thing was that they were given a severance package equal to 1 year of their salary. That's only 3 months on the job. And their pay was over $230,000. Now that was deemed pretty excessive for somebody who was only on the job for 3 months. According to a study that was done by Oxford Economics, the cost of hiring is over $40,000 for a typical employee. Now that really covers the cost of the hiring process of recruiting and the lost productivity of that employee while they're being trained and oriented into the new position. So it's best to hire properly and retain your best workers. So let's look at what's involved, and if you follow these steps, you're going to avoid the common mistakes. You leave out one of these steps or you don't do it well, and you're going to fall trap to a mistake in the hiring process. So I'm calling this list 10 steps to a good hire. And the first thing is to write a job description. You could refer to my article. I have a detailed article on how to write a job description along with a video, and you can even download a job description form template that you could use to write your next job description. Second thing to do is to write a good job advert. Now you can get very creative with that. I linked to an article where there's 5 good examples of a great creative job advert. And I also have an example of a different type of job advertisement or posting that I wrote for a client, actually something that was posted online that you could refer to. And this way you want to stand out from the crowd. The third good practice is to ask your candidate to write a letter about why they think they'd be the best person for the job. So this does a few things. First, it shows how motivated they are for the job, that they'll take the time to actually write this letter. And this is a way to also look at how they communicate in writing and how they express themselves. Another good practice is to create a career page on your website. This way you could create the content that would speak to the type of person that you want to attract to your company. Next, you want to advertise the job. That means choosing the right platforms to post your job, whether you're paying for it or using free job posting sites. And you want to make sure that it's the right place to target the type of person that you're looking for, the job skills that you're seeking. Next thing is to use online search tools. You know, there are services like LinkedIn Recruiter that will help you to connect with people that are currently working and that you want to approach to see if they'd be open to learning about your company and about your job. Once you start having candidates, you want to conduct interviews. What I suggest is that you interview with reference checking in mind. This means that you ask questions to get answers that you could actually verify with past employers. Now again, I have another article and video on how to use this approach to reference checking that you could access through the link in the description of this video. So using assessments and skill testing is a great way to get more deeper into the person and help you make more objective decisions once you have your best candidates. The next thing is to conduct second and third interviews. If you're using assessments, which I highly recommend, that'll give you some more information on which to generate more questions to go dig deeper for any concerns. So reference checking is the final step, and if you conducted your interview questions with reference checking in mind, as I mentioned earlier, you will be able to then go validate the information that the person provided you in the interview. So these are my top 10 items that you want to make sure that you're doing to ensure a good hire, and you want to make sure that you're doing them well. So there's always room for improvement. Which one are you not doing that you want to start implementing? Which one can you do even better? And start working on that now. So thanks for listening. Please leave a comment and we'll talk again soon. I hope you find these tips useful. Here's some videos that are related that you can watch right now. Subscribe to our channel to get news of new videos as they come out. Thanks for listening and talk again soon.